Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom.
7, 6,
Commencing countdown, engines on.
3, 2,
Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And
On July 16th, 1969, man first set foot on the moon. From then on, humans continued to go to the moon until December the 11th, 1972, when we went and never went back. But what if I told you we could live on the moon? You'd probably think I was a bit of a nut job, but you were wrong. Using this handy worksheet, I'm going to be telling you how we can go to the moon. Using state-of-the-art technology, we can get people to the moon on spaceships. Now, the journey would only last about 7 days, but we can hold enough food on the ships for that length of time. But Ed, where will you land? There are so many obstacles on the moon. Well, I will tell you. We will land on the South Pole. That is where it is always sunny, and if you land on the edge of the crater, that is where it will be safest. It is very difficult and expensive to get supplies to the moon like food and water, but it is necessary to begin with. On the first few days, we will take our food and use it, but sooner or later, it'll run out. So what do we do then? Well, a special machine powered by solar energy can turn urine into water. And if you don't fancy drinking your own wee, you can heat the moon's soil, and that can make water. It can also be used to make oxygen. Furthermore, in the right conditions, you can grow plants. The north and south pole of the moon are sunny almost all the time. That means you can avoid the 2-week-long day and 2-week-long night. Still, the moon can reach insane, extreme temperatures, so how are we going to deal with that? Well, in the spacesuits that you sometimes see on television, they are actually going to be heated and cooled to compensate. It is necessary that we build a permanent outpost on the moon. It is very important that this moon house fits special regulations for safety. For example, one of the rooms in this permanent outpost needs to have a water wall. That deals with the risk of solar flares. Solar flares would be very dangerous without this and could cause the humans on the moon some very bad issues with the radiation. This permanent outpost also needs to have airlocks on the doors and magnetic filters. This is because the moon dust is very sharp, like glass, and if any of it gets inside the outpost, it could be very dangerous and detrimental to the outpost health. As I mentioned previously, the soil on the moon's surface can undergo a certain procedure, and that will turn it into oxygen, which we can breathe. This will be very handy, seeing as the moon does not have an atmosphere. Now, that is all very well and good, but what about the power? Excellent question, and I will answer it in an excellent manner. One renewable source of energy is solar panels. We can put these on the North Pole and South Pole, because that is sunny almost all of the time. Furthermore, we can mine helium-3 from the moon, which provides a healthy source of nuclear power. Scientists are developing types of special machines which can lay these solar panels quickly and efficiently, and because it is so sunny on this North and South Pole, we can have an awful lot of them, which generates an awful lot of power. A final word now. The moon is pretty big. In fact, its radius is 1.737 kilometres. So how are we going to traverse such a long distance? This can be done by using a type of vehicle called a moon rover, which can quickly travel long distances across the moon. To conclude, it is not only possible, but likely that we will end up living on the moon sometime soon. Sure, it will be dangerous for these astronauts, but once we get used to it, it will not only be practical, but comfortable to live on the moon. Thank you for watching my video.